Hello, it's now March 15th, I think. This is Musings with Mookie. It's been a time since I recorded. I think the last time I recorded was probably February, and I always say I don't know if I'm going to post them, but I guess I am. I just finished posting up. I wouldn't say I finished posting. I finished going through them, writing up a blurb, and putting them out until I think this Thursday or next Saturday be the next one. So I have 2 loaded. I deleted them other ones off of my phone because I'm not going to keep a record. You know, if Substack get deleted and my podcast get deleted, the hard one, I don't fucking care. Sorry for cursing, but I don't care. They were musings. They were spur of the moment think pieces, talk pieces, cast pieces, whatever. It's not a podcast. So I'm not going to go back and forth with nobody. I mean, if y'all hit me up in the comments, then yeah, I'll reply. But after so long, I'm not replying anymore unless I have nothing to do. But that's social media. So we talk about filters, right? Everything has to be seen through and filter to be digestible for the masses to take in. Only the filters, they've gotten increasingly dishonest, but on a mass scale. And I'm here all day. I'm laying in my closet. My head hurts. My body hurts. I think I'm having a hangover. I usually just drink quality stuff where I know what the effects are going to be, or things I've had before. I try to stay away from coolers because for whatever odd reason, I like a good woodchuck. Is it woodchuck? No, Ace. I like Ace. Hard cider. Okay, I settled on Ace. I'm not settled on, but it's really good. So, but yesterday I was at a basketball game, and I had this tall, big can. It's Jack Daniels something. I don't remember the name of it, but I remember putting the can in a recycling thing. It tasted good. It kind of tastes all right, but it made the basketball game enjoyable. I don't like basketball games, and then we were pretty far up, but even if I was close, I didn't really like them. I like going to football games. Okay, I don't like being high up in football games, but I like going to football games. I like going to baseball games, but not high up. Once again, the seats are tighter the higher you go up, and I got a good section I like to sit in at the Atlanta Braves Stadium. I got a good section I like to sit in when it comes to the Falcons arena. But yeah. But this isn't about that. This is about filters. And we're talking about life filters. And I first started recognizing filters when, I thought there was possibilities for some things, and some things are going to be exaggerated. Like, I'm not finna, I could be a book reader, find a monster like Belle, as long as he give me my space. Really don't care if you like too much grumpy or whatever, but he gonna have to learn to cut that out type deal, like love affair. So I ain't really give up on that too much. Attraction was definitely big. So yeah, those type filters, on a love thing, but like other filters, like workspaces, I'm like, everything, you have to be a certain way for the masses to like you. And so that wasn't me. And so yeah, I'm not gonna say I was unlikable at work. But you were not gonna like me at first, okay? And it wasn't like I was mean or anything. It just, they took me as being mean and staying office. So I found myself, if I want to do something, I want to do something by myself, or I don't need a gaggle to go with me. So when I would do things at work and like there was events, I would like advertise the events. Like they would get sent to the workflow box, and I was like, sure. And they'd be like, anybody want to take this time? I'd be like, sure, I'll do it. I've been having all people add all types of things. Oh, I wouldn't have came if you hadn't said anything. You were putting flyers and everything everywhere. I was like, well, they be having food, so, and music, and you get to like step away from work. I'll be selling it all types of way. For one, I was getting paid, and for two, I wasn't getting paid to advertise the event, but it got me away from the desk, and I was still gonna get paid. I don't care if it was my same money, but the work was not. It wasn't that hard for me to do. So I get up and travel. So I can get airman of the quarter and stuff like that, because the bosses are the ones that got to interact with people, and so I guess they care about the whole stuff. But once it got to a certain point, I was like, I'm just gonna get my promotion, cause y'all doing too much, and y'all be coming here early in the morning, bothering me. Not with regular work, and then I gotta salute you, or I gotta do all this extra stuff. No, I'm not your lackey. So honesty is like a big thing, and I think we've really lost touch with reality. Like my last book, yes, it's not my last book, but it's my latest book, and it's the love book. And I'm arguing with someone that's not going to read the book. If they do, I'll be surprised. Even though he took a book, the last time I saw him, he asked me, "Why you didn't give me no?" I was like, "You don't show no interest, I mean, you say this is nice or whatever, but you ain't bought my book. So, and if you would have said something while you were here, I would just give you one." So I don't think you read poetry, so you don't ask me about it. You don't really show no interest when I'm talking about it. And so I'm in my book, and I'm like, what part of the work was that? What part of the mistakes we made then recover from that we still lie? No, that you still lie. What part of the work is growing in lieu of poverty? Your word had to die. Like, I'm wondering if all these great talents that you acquire and the struggles and, going through what you did to make it this far, and you don't feel like you have power, and so you must lie and be conniving and cheat and boaster and just to get what you want for as long as you want it. I mean, I kind of answer it, but it's still begging, like, why be a liar? And why do you need to hurt people? War, killing babies. Why do you need to hurt people? Why do you need to cause chaos to live your life? And it's just, and so we live life through this filter, but they're just lies. And we start to believe our lives, our lies. Like, people kept trying to convince me that I could be a spoken word artist. And I was like, no, I just want to stand there. I don't want to perform. I don't want to, yell and all this other. I'll use inflection, but you're not going to hear me in my voice echo on stage. It better be from the mic. I don't want to tell you a story with my hands and my feet and my legs and stuff like that. I don't want to do that. That's not my style. It's nerve-wracking. My eyes get crossed. So I lied to myself. And I attempted spoken word in a relationship because it was working. So what part is the work that I lied to myself? Saying something's gonna work, and then my face is staring at me that it's not, even though I don't know the true reason. That's the thing. You don't know the true reason. And you think, well, this works for me for a time. Once again, there we go, answering. But that's not a reason to hurt anybody. It's not a reason to be a liar by living life through filters. You can just be yourself. Or is it just hard to be human? An involved human? Some days I don't want to be. I don't want to have this ability where I immediately think of the repercussions for my actions, like the fines, the jail time. How long am I gonna be away? Who's gonna watch my kids? When? Like, yeah. So no, if I didn't immediately think about the repercussions of my actions, or I could just blindly and continuously, then yeah. But I can't. I think about the repercussions as soon as it happens. I can look at someone and be like, this is not it. And I still go along with it. Because I have nothing to do. This won't waste too much time. And it does. It did. Like I'm lying to myself right now when I enjoyed the time. But I'm just hurt. So this has been Musings with Mookie. Let's stop looking through things through a filter and believing them. I be scrolling past some videos on TikTok. I'm like, what is this? Well, let's not do that. I think I need to cut the flowers off my head to get them off my collards to get them to stop flowering. I gotta look that up. I'm gonna see how I'm gonna be able to keep them. I don't think I am. I think they're gonna die. But this has been Musings with Mookie. I hope you have a lovely day. I'm gonna go eat. I have a headache. I wish you all well. Ciao. Bye.